Hey guys, your friend Spencer here. I'm in Terre Haute, Indiana with my family. We're doing a revival meeting this week at the Bible Baptist Church here. And they got me in a super nice hotel. I mean, this is a really sweet place, and they've been so good to us and putting us in this nice hotel. But this morning I got up at, very early, 5:30, and ate me some breakfast out in the main lobby there. And they had something interesting. I've never had it before. They had something called vegan sausage. And I thought, oh my, that looks exciting. And so I tried some of it, and I sat down, prepared my meal, and asked the Lord to bless it. A piece of that vegan sausage in my fork, and I put it in my mouth. And instantly, it was like the most revolting thing I've ever tried in my life. It was horrible. I really wasn't sure what I was expecting, but it was so bad, I couldn't even eat it. And I went and preached a school chapel at 8 o'clock, and I came back, and my family had some of it too. And we all talked about how horrible it was. It didn't taste like sausage, and it didn't taste like vegetables. It was vegan sausage, which meant it was no meat. It was designed to be vegetables, but it was flavored so that it would taste like meat. And it didn't taste like sausage. It was like this hybrid abomination. It was neither vegetable nor sausage. And it was awful. I didn't even know what to do with it. It was just unbelievable. But the thing is, like, contemporary Christianity is like the vegan sausage of the food world. I mean, they're the vegan sausage of the music world. They're trying to be flesh, but they're trying to be spirit at the same time, and they end up really being some weird hybrid. The truth is, either be sausage or be a vegetable. Be one or the other. But don't try to be both, because at that point you lose both crowds. You end up into some disgusting hybrid that isn't vegan and it's not sausage, and nobody's liking this stuff. This stuff is nasty. I just was surprised by that, but that's the logic that the contemporary world is using. They're trying to be the world and the church, and they're trying to be a churchy world or a worldly church, and they're trying to be a hybrid of the two, and it doesn't work. It creates some weird something that really doesn't accurately represent the character of God. You see, God is not worldly. God is holy. He's all holy. That's what He is. And if we're going to represent Him, we have to have His character. And God has no worldliness in Him, so we need to try to be as holy and as Christ-like as we can. And ladies and gentlemen, I've got Bible to prove what I believe. Go look up these verses here that I have: Revelation 3:16, James 4, and Romans 12:1 and 2. And a lot of the people that when they answer, they give criticism of some of the things I say, and I welcome all of that. I'm for it all. Bring it. I mean, if I'm wrong, show me I'm wrong. But everybody that I have that comments just about it is doing some sort of emotional response where they're saying, oh, I don't see anything wrong with that. Well, it's not about what you see, it's about what God sees. And I have Bible for what I believe. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it's time that the church stop trying to be some sort of cheap imitation of the world. Listen, stop trying to be vegan sausage. That's weird. Stop trying to be that stuff, okay? And in the words of, somebody sent me a video clip of a show called King of the Hill, and Hank Hill's the main character on that. And he said to a young man that was doing Christian rock and roll, he says, "You're not making Christianity better, you're just making rock and roll worse."
You just don't get it. This is how we testify.
Raise him!
Ugh. Can't you see you're not making Christianity better? You're just making rock and roll worse.
And these vegan sausage people, they're not making veganism better, they're making sausage worse. That's gross. Stop trying to be both. Be one or the other. Ladies and gentlemen, the church needs to just be the church. Stop trying to be some hip, cool, rad, awesome, far out, neato, cool church. Just be the church. Just be the church. Just be sausage. Okay, if you want to be a vegetable, just be a vegetable. I would have enjoyed having a piece of broccoli and a piece of sausage. That'd have been great. But there's some weird hybrid thing out there now trying to be both. The truth is, you can't be both. Choose you this day what you're going to be. What are you going to be? You going to be a Christian, or are you going to be a rock star? You going to worship God, or are you just going to enjoy your flesh? What are you going to do? Be one or the other. Stop trying to be this weird hybrid, because when you become a hybrid, you lose both crowds. The world does not like Christian rock and roll. They make fun of it. So you're not helping the cause of Christ. You're not bringing the world to the church. You're not bringing the world to Christ with your Christian rock and roll. And the true believers in the church, they're not really being spiritually edified. So you're not making this crowd more spiritual. You're not making this crowd more spiritual. You're actually hurting both crowds. The people who make vegan sausage are not promoting the cause of veganism or helping the cause of veganism, and they're not helping the cause of sausage. They're actually hurting the cause of both. So stop making vegan sausage. That's the stupidest thing in the world. But it's almost as dumb as trying to be a Christian rock star. Because all you're doing is making the world churchy and you're making the church worldly, and you're actually hurting both. The world does not need a cheap imitation of itself. The world needs to see a holy people who are sold out to God, who are separated unto the Lord. And that's the only kind of church that's going to help the world come to Christ, is a church that is unspotted from the world. So if you want to criticize me for my stand, fine. Use these verses. Use those 3 verses right there. And I await your response. God bless you.